Hello, my name is GregTech and welcome back to my GregBlock series. Today I'm just kind of upgrading a few things. I ended up deciding I wanted a advanced cutting machine because the one I had over here was just taking way too long. So yeah, now I have those backlogged, and I did an import bus with the level emitter, and then I did 500. So we'll keep 500 of those in stock. So yeah, the cutting machine was just taking way too long, so I upgraded it. So that's that. I also did right here. I added 3 of the chemical reactors with sulfuric acid in, and then I split up the circuit board recipes. So now I can do multiple ones at once, because that was definitely a backlog. And then over here I just have, I think, 2 recipes in this now. Yeah, TNT and the indium dust. So luckily I make tons and tons of sulfuric acid from the distillery. Wow, I have 10 million methane now. Chlorine is definitely one of the fluids I use a lot of. Luckily though, it's easy to get with salt. Just electrolyzing salts. Yeah, so 2 salts gives 1 chlorine and 1 sodium. So that's easy enough to use, but every time I do this ultimate battery recipe, I am using tons of that silicon, and the silicon uses chlorine. I don't think there's any way to... I forget, poly something. Nope, not that one, this one. Yeah, see, it has... Alright, so there is this recipe. That does not use chlorine, but chlorine is quite easy to get, so what was this? Hydrochloric acid, which I have tons of, actually. Methanol and silicon dust. Actually, this could be something, because hydrogen, it does use 6,000 per one, though. That's a lot of hydrogen. Yeah, and I don't want to use carbon. Yeah, so yeah, the chlorine I think is the easiest. I just have to keep having a setup going. Methane and chlorine. Alright. Yeah, is there anything else I did? I can't remember. I set up this battery buffer. So now I have 2. I still think we're doing okay, but I'm going to get to a point where I'm pulling too much amps out of this thing. But we're good for now, I think. Yeah, it's still going up relatively quickly. I added another turbine, and I'm just kind of waiting for neutronium so I can keep adding more and more turbines and fill this side up. I think that'll look really cool, having all these turbines all feeding into a battery buffer. But anyway, let's go ahead, and I'm going to start up another ultimate battery. I'm not going to keep doing this, but it's cool to see just getting this faster and faster each time, and kind of seeing what I want to improve on, like this gold ingots. This uses a lot, so that is something I need to probably look into, keeping stocked. And galena and stuff. A lot of these, I don't know, maybe I could set up a whole processing array for all my stuff. I don't know. that is something to possibly look into. This I could probably improve a bit, this one. I don't know. Let's get another ultimate battery started up and we'll see how it goes. Especially now that I have all my blast furnaces kind of separated out. Fortunately, it doesn't start smelting. There it goes. All right, so there we go. What's this one doing? So this is using titanium. Why? Oh, for all the wires, that's right. It's like, why do I need so much titanium? All right. Ooh, this is maybe something to upgrade. Because I need so many gold plates. Like 3,000 gold plates. So maybe this is something I can invest in a new... I don't know. I will think about that. Maybe upgrade it to CPM. Problem is I'm running out of room here. I kind of just shoved these in anywhere I could. Yeah, I don't know. Fortunately, I just have the 1 amp. Oh, I am draining my batteries. How many do I have in here? 1 billion? 11? Yeah, 11 billion in there. So we'll see if that drains. I switched it out and put it over in this one. That's why that one's actually so low. Yeah, it says 590 billion. But it needs it to run those. So anyway, we'll leave that and I will see what else comes up. We'll see how everything kind of being spread out works. So looking pretty good so far. Ooh, we can see the circuit boards. Are we making the circuit boards yet? Polystyrene, gold wires. It's so fun clicking a button and seeing everything just kind of start working. All right, so we're not producing those yet. Oh, of course, because I need all the different parts. I need all the foils that go with them. All right, but anyway, let me cut and see if I notice anything else that we can improve on here. All right, so we're still chugging along here, and one of the things I've noticed is definitely an issue is these foils. I need to craft so many that I think I need to... I could do a ZPM one, but I actually don't even think the interface will insert fast enough. Because with the multi-smelter, it does not even input fast enough into the... Like, it only does one at a time. And I don't see any way to speed that up, actually, so I'm not really sure if there is any way to speed up the interface inputting, like recipes, so... Yeah, so much stainless steel, but it's much better now that it's, as we can see, these are all spread out, and these eventually will speed up once I get ultimate batteries. I want ultimate batteries all along here. As we can see, these aren't even running because they've already finished their tasks. So yeah, with the cluster mill, where is it? It's like over here, isn't it? I'm thinking maybe just add another one right here and split up the silicon and the electron foil so I can do these at the same time. I'm thinking. So why don't we go ahead and do that? I do not have that recipe in there, unfortunately. I do have an interface though. And I think I'm running out of patterns for my recipe. Or, yeah, like a space in the crafters. I have one left. I'm gonna have to... I mean, technically I don't need all these. I don't need like an advanced chemical reactor and a basic distillery anymore. I don't need any of that anymore. So I'm probably gonna have to go through this and empty out stuff that I'm never gonna make again. I'm never gonna make another assembly machine. Yeah, why would I make another one? I needed them at the time, but a lot of these I'm never gonna make again. So I'll need to go through and sort that out, but that one. Unless I just add another. Oops. Maybe it would just be easier to add another. Like thing of. Man, these wrenches. See, now I could, if I schedule a bunch of plates, it's never gonna work because they're. Oh, it did. I thought I just figured the machine was in use. Neodymium. I see. Yeah. We'll check to see what. If we can. Most of this is being crafted by the blast furnaces that aren't being used. That is the one issue too. Once I craft one of these ultimate batteries, like all my machines are being used. So it's hard to craft something kind of like on the fly. Okay, so here we're having an issue, as we can see. Let me pause this. And I believe the problem is the oxygen. It's not getting oxygen fast enough. And I do have 2 acceleration cards in there. I'm assuming that's the issue. Yeah. The thing is, when these speed up, I hate this like spin up time on these things. It kind of drives me nuts. Look at that. That's funny. Yeah, but by the time like it spins up, I don't even need it anymore. So I don't think I need to. The 2 acceleration cards in there should be fine. Alright, anything else? Yeah, that's an issue. I wonder if I could quickly. How about we do this? I don't know if this is going to work. If I pull this out and manually enter. Yeah, see. Problem with this is until it tries to craft this recipe, so it's going to need to craft. It's going to need to put the ingredients in this. Until it does that, like actually physically puts the items in there, no matter how many of these I add, it's never going to count. So these, like the 2 sheets and the copper foils, need to be put in the machine. And as we're seeing, we're definitely having an issue with this cluster mill. So I might need more than one of these even. I'm thinking I really did kind of want a ZPM one, but first of all, I can't craft that. Right now there's too much stuff being crafted. Yeah, for this battery. And man, I'm worried like it's going to start doing the silicon before it does the copper. Anyway, let me do a little cut here and wait for the cluster mill. Alright, so the cluster mill is got, and as we can see, this is what I was talking about, the interface just, it can't input fast enough. And I really have no idea how to fix that. They don't accept speed upgrades, so yeah, I don't know. So that's why I think if I do a higher tier cluster mill, it's going to be pointless, because this is all as fast as it can go. But I can like I can kind of split these up, so we'll pull that one out. Is that how I want to do this? I don't know. I might have to kind of just see what happens with these. And then if these kind of clash a bit, I'll know. Yeah. But everything seems to be working pretty well here. This is a bit of a problem. Yeah, as we can see. Okay, so this is the thing that I'm going to have to sort out. Maybe I might have to add another battery buffer, to be honest. How do I do that? Well, this battery is almost empty. Look at that. That is probably the problem. Why don't we switch? If I switch these, we'll see if that like allows this one to work. I don't. Let's see. All right, so that was nope. It's definitely not getting enough amps. It's kind of working. My only other solution would be to maybe add a second battery buffer right here. Or I just had a thought. What happens if I don't know if this will work. Yeah, see, now that's trying to run the thing and it's not getting enough power. Yeah, now that I'm thinking, I don't know if this would work. What ends if I just... I have these as ludicrous voltage battery, but what ends if I do the ultimate battery on this? No, I don't think that would work. First of all, I would have to like craft 50 million more ultimate batteries, and I already have to do enough. I could just put it here and then have it outputting to there. So see that the only problem with this would be I only have two. I'd only have two going to it. So it wouldn't be charging up that fast. Okay, so now it's running okay. Maybe it was just low. I don't know. I'll keep an eye on that and see if I can come up with something. Because the multiple battery buffers is never going to work because they don't fill up. This will never fill, so we'll never go on to the second battery buffer. But that's the main issue here. Because normally I would have 16 batteries. Outputting 16 amps, everything would be fine. I would just send the UV voltage everywhere and then transform down as needed. But yeah, the way the batteries are coded in this version, that just does not work. So I don't know. I got to think of how I want to do that. I'm thinking maybe just throw another battery buffer here so I have two on this side. I think that would maybe be a solution. I would only have the two generators feeding into it, so it's going to drain rather quick. But I don't know, we'll see. But one thing I think I finally need to get going here is automated resource, like these. And I'm thinking maybe have, man, I gotta like look at all this, but it's like, so I would need this one, gravel and a string. I don't think I need, yeah, I don't need sand in the string because I get all this stuff from the gravel one, and I need that for gold. And if we look at like the tin alloy mesh, let's see, yeah, I'd probably do sand in that one. Is there anything on this? No, I think I got all this that I would need from this. Yeah. And same with this steel mesh. So what I'm thinking is set up 4 electric sieves, 1 for each mesh. I'll do gravel in the first, and then the other ones will do sand. And is there a place for me to put this? Not really. I don't have a whole lot of space. "16 channels. I could put it in here. So I would have 1, 2, But yeah, how about we do that? I already have the line here anyway. So why don't, yeah, I think I'll do this here. I got channels right there. Let's see. So I have titanium. I do have a couple. And I don't particularly like running these constantly, but I think I'm going to have to. So, how are we doing? Pretty well. Stainless steel takes a while, and the osmium takes a while. But hopefully we'll get to a point where iridium. We'll get to a point where these will all be on UV, so this will go much quicker. It'll go 4 times as fast, I think. Because now I'm just leaving these. I'm not moving them, even though like it would be faster to take some of this out and put it in like this one. I'm leaving them to see what lags the recipe here. It always used to be these, which took the longest, but I fixed that. So now we'll see. All right, so let me craft up these sieves here. Do I have? I do. I don't have the recipe in here. All right, so let me craft up these 4, and then we will get these set up. All right, I got the 4 sieves. Now I think I'll just have these permanently. I hate having them like permanently running, but I don't really know what other. Question is, do I want to put storage buses on these, or I don't think it's. I don't know. I don't think it's going to cause like issues. With lag or anything. I just have these running constantly, but it's a bit of a drain on my power system. But I think, yeah, I think it will be okay. So we need the export buses, not fluid, for those. Hopefully they'll be able to make that. And I guess interface. I'll try these for now, I think. I have no idea what these 2 slots do. I thought one of them was a garbage, but you put stuff in it, nothing like disappears. Like it never goes away. So I don't know what that garbage thing is for. All right, we're good. Export, hopefully. Yeah. Most of the machines have finished running. All right, so there. And then I guess we will do should I just make, do I have string? All right, I do have plenty of string. I'll just make new ones, I think. Can I even make tin alloy? I can. I only need, is it one? Yeah, I'll just. And rods were. Right. So that is that one. Luckily, a lot of these I already have on. Got recipes for all this stuff, so that's good. Alright, and then I'm going to need gravel for one and sand for the next 3. Now the question is, am I producing enough of this stuff? I might not be, but I don't need to have this running like crazy fast, so. Which is the reason I'm doing the lower tier. So we'll do string with gravel, tin alloy. And I guess we'll just have these all emptied out. Yeah, I don't like that, especially now that they're like turning on and off. Alright, so once it speeds up, they're fine. And then I guess I will do. See, I'm going to turn these off. And then I got to figure out, like, I'll do gold in one. The problem is, though, if I do this, if I just have this running constantly, like, it's never going to stop. Like, that's, I don't know what to do with this. Like, this is never going to end up. Yeah, this is never going to finish. So I guess I could just. I wanted this to kind of be set up so I'd never have to worry about it again. Man, I don't know. Feels kind of bad because all this stuff is just being voided. I don't know. I'm going to have to think about this, how I want to get this set up. Do I want to have, like, for each thing that I want to pulverize, should I have its own? No, because I would have to have, like, an entire set for each material, wouldn't I? I don't know. I'm going to have to think about this. I don't know how I want to get this automated. I like having all 4, because obviously now I can store stuff up. I need an easy way to turn this off too, because just taking out the filter doesn't feel very high tech. So this one, this definitely takes a while. Stainless steel takes a while. and the osmium. But everything else, iridium. But those will speed up. This will not speed up, unfortunately. Unless I put it in a faster machine. But anyway, I gotta wrap up this episode. Next episode, I'm gonna come back and hopefully we will sort this out. I think I want to also expand my... I keep saying I want to get another reactor going. Maybe I'll craft that all up in between episodes. And I think I want to get another array of these going. So I'd have 10 replicators going. Because I definitely have a net gain of neutral matter. So yeah, maybe like next to it, have another huge array. These aren't... This takes a little while to set up and get all these, because these aren't the cheapest. So how many do I need? I have 11. It's actually not too bad. Lots of osmium though. But anyway, and that 22 of those, whew, that's a lot. But yeah, that I will figure out in between episodes. So yeah, thanks for watching and have a good one.